So I'm Paul Harris. I'm a commercial advertising photographer, and I've been photographing the marathon since 2012, about 15 years or so. So I've been lucky to photograph lots of people like Baz Luhrmann, Mick Fanning, Paul Kelly, the Queen, like a whole bunch of interesting people, but some really amazing everyday people as well. I use kind of cinematic looks, lighting, shadows to try and do that. So all my work is storytelling. Through photography, I'm telling a story of my clients or of somebody in the marathon. And the beauty about the marathon is it's this really honest event, peeled back emotions. People get to the end of what they think they're capable of, and then they push through and they find the next level. And that's just amazing to watch that happen in real time. So my role is, as marketing photographer, I've got to try and encompass the feeling of the event, the vibe, the energy, the amazing place we are. Try and put all that together in these set of hero images and documenting what's happening. Normally I'll keep an eye on where the 4-hour group is and think about where this big crowd of people are going to be at these iconic locations, and try and sort of structure the day around that, because it always makes great pictures when there's a big sea of faces next to an iconic Gold Coast background. Yeah, I really love the real moments that happen. You can see the look on people's faces, and they just find the edge of what they think they're capable of, and then they push through and they find that next level, and you can just see it unfold. It's just amazing. So I'm always looking for elevation, and one year I tried to organise beforehand to get up in a hotel, because I knew that the view would be amazing. But on the morning of the day, I had to wake the guy up who'd forgotten that I was coming, but he kindly came and let me onto the roof, and I got some great pictures that year. So every year I head to the Surfers Paradise sign. It's one of the key moments. It ticks a whole lot of boxes. Trying to show where we are, what's happening, beautiful light, like lots of elements come together. I guess capturing the energy of the event is really important to me as well. Like I'm always trying to get these sort of focused faces coming past the start line, and at some point I quite often try and do a few long exposures with some rear curtain sync flash, and just try and freeze some action but have some blur, and try and just capture that feeling of this pounding pavement, and almost trying to encapsulate the sound that you can hear of the runners sort of just zooming past. This image taken at the finish line, this particular year it was raining a little bit. But I'm always watching what the clock is saying, and people have these goals, and I think this guy was trying to get there beyond the 4-hour mark, or he's just made his limit. So I felt like the clock was really important as well, because it really is a race against the clock and a race against yourself to some degree. I love the start line every year because it's different. There's different faces, but when you look through this sea of faces, like they've all had this amazing journey to get to this point, and they're just about to embark on this other journey together. And it's when you stop and you think about those individual stories that make up this collective story, it's quite a special moment to sort of watch that happen. Yeah, I guess a message for the runners would be like you're doing something pretty incredible, pretty amazing. Like just don't worry about the time. Just it's a conversation with you and your limit. So just go for it.